Hey, my chickadees. Welcome back to the Back 40. Alright, this is our Plan With Me session. And what I have is my August Junk Journal Planner. This is my August journal, art journal. I separated everything and I have that for my art journal to do my daily art journaling in, and my art journal August with Sudoku in. And this one is the planter planner and a budget planner. You know, last month we were going to do that and get our planner together. Yeah, well, it sat over there. It never happened. Never happened. Sat right over there on the shelf. So, you know, got to get myself together this month. So I did it. Y'all should be very proud of me. I did it. Let's take a look. This is a black and white composition notebook. And what I did was I covered the outside, and I had recorded it, but it was god awful. So I covered the outside with a fabric. This is an old shirt. And this is a piece of sari silk that I bought from Miss Mary. I put it on here. It's kind of, you know, boho-ish happy things. Got to be happy. You know, all this month is all about exploring and doing things that makes us happy, to do things that quite don't make us so happy. This on the back, I just left it plain because we're going to be using it a lot. This was a piece of the shirt, so I just used it for the tie. This is the Erin Condren pen holder I put up here. This is a doily and a purple doily that I put over on the top, and that is and this is some lace, some vintage lace, and this is what I use for the cover. On the inside of the cover, I set up, this is my messy art, because you know I'm all into my messy art, but this is one of the free classes that I'm doing. This is some of my painting papers that I collaged to make the inside cover, and then I put this post-it note, because you know I gotta have my post-it note, so I put this post-it note on the inside cover. And this one says, do the things that make you happy. Starting it off right here. Okay, on this side, I took 2 pages, and one page I covered with this watercolor painting paper that I did, and then I just put a happy planner saying on it. It says, nothing worth having comes easy, and bless this mess, because it's a mess, y'all. Okay, and in the back, I used some scrapbook paper to kind of reinforce this to make a pocket, and then I slid some things that I would need in here, and this is a kid's school calendar. All right, you flip it open, and we have our August month that we started. And this here on this side over here, I have, if you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. So I put that little positive saying on it. You know, it's all about positivity this month. All right, I did a modified Dutch door waterfall cover for my August month cover. And I just did the decal edges with the butterflies and some distress inking with a stencil. And then this one here, on the inside, I did some same distress ink there, and the butterflies, so you can see it as it goes. And then this is distress ink that I ombrayed in with 2024 lettering with August on the side. And this says, there is no failure. You either win or you learn. This is the same vintage lace that's on the cover that I put here. Okay, you open it up and you get to our first month spread. Now, I already had the August calendar set up in the other little bitty planner that we had that did not get used at all in July. It got put in my purse, and that was it. I'm not gonna lie to you, we keeping it real. It was a failure. So I put this in here. I left this page over here blank so I can doodle when I need to do some art or whatever I need to do on this side. Journal, whatever. Make notes, whatever I need to do. I put the washi tape down here because it just makes me happy, no other reason. And then I put it up here to kind of bring the pages together. On this here, I put a tip in. And this is my social media calendar here, because we got to keep all that real. And then this is some Planner Society labels. So I put that there. And this is my little dash hound paper clip that my coworker gave me. So I put that there. On the inside, I took my August month and went in and actually used it. I told you, be proud of me. All right. So I said learn and grow and achieve. And then I went through and labeled the birthdays, the budget, because this is my budget planner, as well as my busy life planner. Now, I like color because color makes me happy. You know, and messy art makes me happy. So whatever makes me happy and brightens up this dreadful experience that I do not want to do, I'd rather get a root canal, I'm going to put it in here, okay? And this needs to be functional because we got a lot hitting us. So it's functional, okay? It ain't real pretty, but it's functional and it's happiness, okay? We spreading some happy and we're making it functional. So I marked all the dates down. I put in my budget stuff. I put in things that were scheduled and due, all on my master calendar, because when I have my work calendar and stuff going on at work, I need to be able to see what's going on here. Now, I'll show you after the pen, because we will be, you know, adding stuff in, like when the boys are working, when the orientation is, when open house is, all that good stuff. So I'm sure this is going to look all pinned up by the time I get through. We'll see. And maybe arced over, no telling what it's going to be. Okay, if you flip over on the inside, I left these 2 pages. Okay, I put me some Jesus in here because I need some Jesus. So I'm going to trust on the Lord. I'm praying through this whole thing. Bless me. In this, I put the title for A Week at a Glance, and I put me down some of the painty pages because pink and orange makes me happy. On this side, I left blank so I could do whatever I needed to do. Make my notes about things coming up, or journal about what's going on, art journal, whatever I need. There's a blank paper for that. Okay, if I need to put a fold out, a tip in, whatever I need to do here, I have that page. And, you know, because this is just that cheap composition page. I think Walmart's got them for like 50 cents. So it's just that cheap page, you know. If this works out well for me and I form this habit this month, I may be looking at another type of paper, because I found out not only am I a glue snob, but I am a paper snob. You know, I messed up and got me some Archer and Olive, and, you know, I like nice paper. So we're going to have to maybe make our own journal with some nice paper and water paper color and stuff in it. Well, who knows where this is going to go. I just got to get past this hurdle first. Okay, then we start into our week at a glance. And this is our week, okay? Now, this is how I set it up. And I've set all of them up this way because out of all the planning stuff that I did, all the planning stuff I did for years and years, vertical setup works great because it has everything from top to bottom that I can write down. Plus, my ADD brain can see the week. I can look at the week kind of all in one go. I can scan the week to see what all I need to do, what's coming up, schedule stuff. I can go here and actually see what my day is and what I have facing me, what errands I have, what bills you know, just everything. So I set it up and I watched playing with April, and she had set up one week she had did the Dutch door setup, and I thought, yeah, I I like that from before, so I'm gonna do it. Now her Dutch door setup for her week was all cutesy and pretty. She pretties her stuff up real pretty. I need it functional. I need to be able to. This is a working man's planner here. All right, we got to work. So I have Monday set up. It's our first day of school. We've got that noted. I have to be at work early. Um, it's every thing going on. We've got our art journaling going on, and with the budget, no spend month. Yes, no spend month. Say a prayer. Bless my heart. Woo, say a prayer. I'm gonna make it. Okay, without medication. Woo, without some strong medication. Okay, so I'm supposed to, you're supposed to look at your budget every day, balance out your stuff. That ain't gonna happen. I'm not setting myself up for failure, because I can tell you right now, that ain't gonna happen. Just ain't gonna happen. So I thought, okay, I can commit to Mondays and Friday. What I commit to? Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays. I can start first of my week, the end of my week, and the beginning of the next week. I can commit to those 3 days a week to actually looking at the budget, doing the balancing and all that stuff. I can do that to make sure I'm on track and that sort of thing. So we have that set up for that. And since the 5th of August, and yes, I realize this is starting on the 5th of the month and not the 1st of the month. Today is the 1st of the month. Okay, it's finishing up this last week in July. I hadn't done nothing all week. I'm going to do like you do when you're on a diet. I'm going to start it that Monday. So I gave myself till Sunday night at midnight to have everything ready. So that's why we're starting on the 5th. Then we're going through, and I have my extra little tally set up here, because I know on Monday the 5th, when the boys come home, we're going to have a lot of stuff that we're probably going to have to take care of that I'm going to need to write down. So I just left these on here because I know every year it happens like that. So that's for that. Then I have some stuff going on Tuesday, so I have a spot there to write what I know is going to be happening Tuesday. And then Wednesday is my mother-in-law's birthday, and then we have some other things going on that's there. Then I have Thursday, and then the Friday, and I noticed, I run errands on Friday, and I also start crafting on Friday night. So I've got those listed there. Okay, Saturday is my day to set and plan up for the next week. Check it and make sure everything's right, and set up my morning bag and make sure everything's good and ready, and I craft that day, and that is also my budget review day and my budget setup day for the following week to make sure everything's on track. This is left over. This is Effie left over from December. It is a writing board, and it makes me happy. I love that little mouse. He makes me happy, and that was a happy month. So I put him in here to make me happy and give me a writing board to slide in between some of this stuff if I need to, because it is a junk journal, and it is an art junk journal, and it's going to get big and fluffy like my July did, I'm sure. So my writing board is in here. And then this is some calendars from Carolyn Craft Tree that I've got to make sure I got the right dates on it. Then this is Sunday. That's going to be doing craft stuff. And I have a chore list down here with organizational markdown, because that's going to be the time that I've set aside that I make sure that everything is done. I am organized for the week. My morning bag is organized. My calendar is done. I know what I have to do for all aspects of my busy world this night. before I go to bed. Okay, then I also have the scale because my doctor says I have to weigh every week, so I have my scale here to write my weight down. And then on this side here is my master. It's just a master to-do list. It's an extra spot for, because when you put your Dutch doors over, that master to-do list is there, and you can see it no matter what day of the week that you're on. So this master to-do list is set here, so I can just kind of keep a running tab and mark out, put where I need to, jot down my notes to make sure that I've done my planning on a daily basis, or that kind of thing, any follow-ups or anything. I've got emails I might follow up, calls I might need to do, school stuff I might need to do. And this is my no spin tracker. I stuck it here so I can check off each day when I've accomplished my no spin. And then to make it just a little pretty, I said I can do it, and I've got me some Happy Planner flowers. I made me a hidden tag that has the month of August on it with the dates and stuff, so I'll always can at a glance see how the dates are going in August when I go through each week. And the day of the is set up here on the top. And I've lost track of my time of how far this is. And then that is how this week and every other week is set up. So I went on and set the rest of August up. I need to go in and just add my dates across the top, because that's the only thing that I didn't do. I had to find Miss I did set this up. This is an old, back from my planner girl days. This is an old paper studio. They don't even make this anymore. But it is an old paper studio. I don't even know what it was. I don't know exactly how, if it was a craft supply thing or a sewing thing. I'm not sure how they did their marketing on it, but in the Planner Society world back then, this was our planner supply ephemeral type holder. So I'm going to go in here and get my day, my months, my numbers. Okay, I got me some numbers. I got me a little extra pair of tiny scissors in there. That's been in there since planning days. They're really sharp too. Alright, so this day should be number 12. Yep. Okay. So I took my dates that I got here. I think these came from Amazon. This 1 through 100 for your like 100-day savings, 100-day challenges. And I've had them forever, because you got like, I don't know, 100 of them. You got a whole bunch. And I just went through and cut out the top section that had my 1 through 31 on it, so I could put it in my stash. I did the same Dutch door, and we did flowers for this week. Because, roses makes me happy. I love roses. The decoration in this is going to be artsy and whatever makes me happy. So if it chooses to make me happy that day, it's going to be on here. Alright, here's 19. They say color makes you happy and stimulates the brain and the cortex areas and all that good stuff. So I did me some bright colors because we need all the stimulation we can handle, or the appropriate stimulation anyway. and it's Stash Buster, right? So what you'll see, even though each week is different, I'm using up what is in my stash. I took my planner cart that I had. Lord have mercy, some of that stuff dated back 14 years. But I took up my planner stash, went through, destashed, sent out Happy Meal stuff for some of the destashing, gave some to Stillabug, and let's see, make sure I got it all right. I ain't been checking it. 30 should be Friday. Yep, 30 is Friday. That means Saturday should be 31. Saturday is 31. All right. Look, I did my number count right. And Sunday is the 1st. And that is September the 1st. Okay. All right. And then this week is birds. You know, birds make me happy too. That's what I use a lot of my ephemera. That's set up. This is some lace. This is Planner Society lace. This is Happy Planners. And this is probably Temu or Shein or Amazon. It was a roll of birds. Probably one of those three places. Then I came over here and put one of Kim's flowers on here from Images by Kim. I love her flowers she makes, and I put that on for my September tab. You open up, and here's my month of September. Kind of still going on with the boho theme up there. And then I went on, y'all ought to be proud of me. I went on and did my budget stuff and everything for September. Went on and put in what visits and everything that we had, appointments and that stuff so far on September. And then, of course, painty papers make me happy. So my yellow and pink went with the tape. So I put that down. And that is for September. And that is as far as I've gotten. And this is on this page here. I'll continue the painting page with the yellow and the that's yellow ink. That's Dr. Martin's Indian ink yellow. I don't know what color that is. Golden yellow. I took this, sprayed the water down, drip this, and let it, explode and bleed out and run and do its thing. It did its thing. I dried the paper, let the paper dry. Then I took my DIY spray ink and spritzed it and let it run and do its thing. And then this is some of my gel plate postcards that I did for journaling cards. I put those in here. And this is a scrap fabric, because we're using up our stuff. This is my scrap fabric that I made a pocket. I did slow stitching and slow stitched it all together, and then I stitched around it with the machine to outline it, and then I glued it down with some Fabri-Tac to make me a fabric pocket here. So that is a pocket there, and then I left this open to do something in case I need it, and I glued 3 or 4 pages together, and then it flips over, and this is what it looks like. And we will set up, closer to September, I'll set September up with y'all, so you can see how I did how I did August. We'll continue on September and set it up. But to set your pages up, I wanted to show y'all this, and this is the last thing before I flip through, because it's already how many minutes? 25 minutes. Okay, I took my page, I took my ruler, and then I lined my ruler up, and then I just drew a line down with a pencil, and then that made Monday and Tuesday. So to make my 2 Dutch doors, I took my 1 piece of paper here, and I folded it over and creased it. Then I took my second one and gave me ever how much space I wanted. I folded it over and I creased it. Okay, and then I took this page, because this is going to be Sunday and this will be our to-do list, and I took my ruler and decided if I wanted a bigger to-do list or a bigger Sunday. Depending on what was going on, I had one or the other. And since it's going to be the first week in September and school and all that good stuff, I gave myself a big Sunday in case we had a lot of plans to do before that Monday. And then I drew a line down here because if I need a bigger to-do list, I've always got my junk journal and stuff where I can do a tip in, I can put a fold out, I can do whatever, to add extra space. So I did that. Then we'll come back, and all I did then was just take my tear ruler, and I decided how I wanted it to tear. One is to tear it with a tear ruler. The second one is to do like I did the flowers. Now on the flowers here, I put the flowers down, and then I just cut around the flowers. I didn't tear that, I just cut around the flowers to decal the edges according to the flowers. This one you can tear, you can use your decal scissors and decal the edges with one of those type cuts, or you can put you down something and cut around it for a design, if that's how you want it, or you can just tear it. Just grab it and rip it, it'll be all jaggedy, whatever you want. You can leave it folded, whatever you want to do. But that's how I did, and when it works just fine. So, and then after you tear that, then you do this one, you tear it the way you want to do that one, and then you'll have your two sides. Then you can come back and you label them. And then I bought these tonight, last night, the 31st, and these was on sale at the Dollar General, and they were $1, and that's a whole month's worth of days of the week, and they're cute, and it just made me really happy when I looked at it, and I thought, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 25 cents a week, I can handle that. So I bought these for $1, and we will put the day of the week up there, and it's even see-through. So we'll put the day of the week there, and they're bright, pretty colors. They're pastel, pretty colors. So we will use those to put the day of the week on them for September. So I'll set that in there. Let's see. I did that one all the way. This is how I did this one at the end. This is going to be the cover page for October. And October is the last one. We'll do August, September, October, 3 months in this one journal. So on this cover page, I decided to do the waterfall with the Dutch doors. So here's the Dutch doors, and I did a waterfall. It's the tear edges. So I put those 3 pages together, and that'll make our cover for October, because it's Halloween, and I figured we could do some really cute cover for Halloween. And then I went on and set the pages up all the way to make sure I had all my weeks in there, and then I got to here. On this one, this page, I took a packaging paper that I had, I added the flowers to it, and I did some little stenciling. Some little glossy accents and Newberg drops and highlighted and stuff on this one. And then I left this open. It's just, craft packaging. I left this open so I could put my Post-it notes in here for the next November and December and January. Whatever comes up that I may have to do, I can write a Post-it note and slide it in here to hold it, or to post it behind here to hold it, so I can do future planning. And then I have a page back here where if I need to write something down for those 3 months, I could write it here and not lose track of it. So that is that page. And it's set up as a fold over. When I get to doing the decorating, I'll set it up as a fold over. On this page, this is the brain dump section. So I put, for the tab, I did a fabric tab on it with a ruffle edge and some lace. And this is where I will do my brain dumping. Just get it out of my head to get my head free and clear. And that should be the first thing you do in the morning. And 911 art therapy, whatever I might need to do where I only have my planner access, I can, because this goes with me in my morning bag and purse and stuff. So I have these pages set aside for that. On the back of this, because that paper's kind of heavy, I put a piece of my thick watercolor painting page that I had did with a stamp and little bird. So I put that there. And then these pages are set up like that. The last page is set up in the planner here. I just left it undecorated except for the edge to match the back pocket. And the back pocket is the jelly print that we did on Miss Deb Ham's live last night. I took that jelly print that I did for the blue jean. That's a blue jean pocket. And some Tim Holtz numbers and letter foam stamps, and some Posca markings with the pins and stuff behind here. I put that one. Behind it here is another jelly plate I did that night, and another one, and then up here's another jelly plate that I did that night with some art making on it. And then I collaged some 1800 book pages behind it, and then some old ledger brittle paper that I got from Miss Pat I put behind there. And then here is a applique butterfly that I glued down on that. And then these are some of the budgeting things that came in the mail that I need to keep track of. So I put those in that pocket. And that works really nice. And then this one is some projects that I have going on to keep, and it's the very, very last page. This is a project page, and I have some pages before that I can, like two pages to, keep a track of during the month. And these are things that we're doing: the daily art journal and the stash busting and the basis. That's the project so far that I have started. So I'll keep a list of those running, scratch them out when I'm done, that kind of stuff. And I just did some doodling here and started practicing some of my lettering here and my outlining. And then this one said, a goal should scare you just a little and excite you a lot. So I put that motivation there, and then I dyed this lace, and I put the dyed lace here. This on the back page cover is some more of my jelly printing that I have done over some time with some art making on it. I collaged the different pieces together and put this pocket here. This is just a little folder that you could put something in. It slides down in that pocket. This opens up here. Inside here, this gives you a spot where I can stick a post-it note of some important information, something I might not want to lose, journal on it, whatever I want to do, and then I can cover it up to either keep it, to hold it safe so it won't fall out, or to hide what I journaled on so nobody can see it, whatever I need to do. And then I left this blank on purpose so during the month I could decorate it, add to it, glue on it, whatever I need to do. And then that is the back cover. Took 35 minutes, but I have went through this whole planner set up the whole month of August, went through the whole plan, and we have everything together and checked off, and we are ready for Monday morning. And today is Thursday. We are cooking with grease I wanted to set myself up like this, even though it's very, very early in the morning. We did it. So today is going to be a wonderful day. So today is August the 1st. We have our planner together. We're starting off our month right. We've got our project set up, our table that you saw yesterday for our stash busting going. And we have our to-do list that we need to follow. We done did our check off from our bags and everything that we needed to do for today. We even took care of a couple emergencies that came up last night, and we did really good. I'm very proud of myself. I did good. I'm sticking to it so far. Of course, today is just 2.5 hours into the first day of the month. All right. We got this. Okay. I will see you on the next plan with me. Bye, chickadees. Love you.